All right, people, what is going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to talk about our Georgia Southern Eagles going down to Troy to play against the Troy Trojans. Going to Veteran Memorial Stadium, we're going to see how that plays out. Hopefully, we can walk away with a victory. Even though Troy does pretty good against the run, we run the ball very well, and Troy has been a thorn in our side. We're going to get into all of that real quick, give you my thoughts and opinions on this game, and hopefully you guys will stick around. Let me know what you guys think. Welcome to the First and Frame Race channel. I am VF Baller, and over here we talk about the Atlanta Falcons and the Georgia Southern Eagles. And today, like I said, we're going to talk about the Georgia Southern Eagles and everything under that umbrella as far as them playing against Troy. Troy just recently lost a game to South Carolina, and before then they lost to ULM. So for them, it's pretty, some respectable losses. No loss, you don't want to lose a game, but it's a respectable loss. They lost 29-16 to ULM. They lost 23-14 to South Carolina, which you would think South Carolina would have kind of ran away with that game, but the Gamecocks are the Gamecocks. That's a whole nother story for another day. Statistically, Troy has been doing pretty well defensively. They have a pretty good defense. They've been doing pretty well against the run, stopping the run, and I don't know how well that bodes for the Georgia Southern Eagles. We run the ball a lot. We can pass the ball, but our bread and butter is the run. We're run heavy offense. We've ran for 505 against Arkansas State, and we turn right back around and have to play a team that does do very well against the run. I think we'll do fine. Our running game is a little more exotic than others. I think I talked about this before. We don't just run right at people. We have ways to get around with the option spread. We get guys in space when it comes to running the ball. We should, and our run blocking is very well. So we should be able to move these guys around pretty easy. As far as us defensively, if we can get back on track like we did last week and get some turnovers, we should be okay. Taylor Powell is the quarterback for the Troy Trojans. He's already thrown for over 1,100 yards, on his way on to 1,200 yards passing. But he only had 7 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, so he could be had. We could be able to get a couple of chances at the ball against them. As far as them running the ball, they run the ball okay. Kamani Vidal is their leading rusher with 55 carries with 244, 4.1 yards a carry. But one thing about us, we do very well with stopping the run. We shouldn't have a problem stopping the run. We have a pretty good run defense. It's one thing, like I said, our bread and butter. We stop the run and we run the ball very well. My main thing is we just need to contain this passing game. You had Arkansas State, who has probably one of the best passing games in all of Sunbelt. We did okay containing them. Like I said, we got a good bit of stops. We had a couple of interceptions. We did pretty well. I think we had more than a couple. We had a good bit of interceptions. We did pretty good against them. So with that being said, we should be okay if we just continue to do what we do against them. One thing about it, like I said, we had 4 interceptions. I'll take that back. I'm sorry. We had 4 interceptions. 2 of them was the memorable ones. So Taylor Powell could be had in the second with his passing. If we can contain that, we should be okay. So that's pretty much the main thing that we have to look out for. If we have to pass the ball, we need to be a little more conservative. Find a way to have really good, efficient passing. Nothing really out the way. I know Cam Ransom is more than well capable of throwing. Hell, even Justin Tomlin is more capable of throwing the ball. But I think, like us, we're just going to be doing okay just running the ball. Well, I think we should be okay running against these guys. One more thing I want to talk about before I get out of here. We need to slow down on the penalties. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with some penalties, and I know this sounds counterintuitive. I did not have a problem with one of those roughing the passing penalties, but there's a reason why I said that. Basically, I like the roughing the passing penalty because it just gave those guys a little bit of fear of trying to be a little more up tempo. James Blackman was a little timid after that because he thought he was going to be able to drive down the field and get this team back into the game, but we put a little lick on them. And even though they get 15 yards, that's going to be a mental issue as far as them trying to figure out what they're going to do against them. But like I said, that's another story for another day. But I don't condone penalties, but I understand that one. Like I said, I just think that we should be able to be okay against them. Troy has been a thorn in our side for the past 2 or 3 years. They found a way to beat us. But I think this go around, even that the fact that we're going into Troy, we should be okay. Just tone down on the penalties. Get a couple of turnovers. If we get a couple of turnovers, I think we're good. Because I don't think, even though their offense is okay, they're not putting up that many points. I mean, these guys are only putting up like 20 or 25 points a game. They're averaging around 20, 25 points a game. So that bodes well for us. If we get a turnover, so, this is a whole different ball game. So hopefully that will be the case, and we'll just go from there. Hopefully we'll walk back with a W. We'll end up being 3-3 on the season, 2-1 in the conference, and we'll be well on our way to play South Alabama after this game. But that'll be on a Thursday night, so it'll be a quick turnaround. Not looking too far ahead, but that's what we'll be looking forward to. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, let people know what I'm doing over here. Like I said, I talk about Georgia Southern football. I also talk about Atlanta Falcons football. Tomorrow I'll be doing a pregame show, pregame video of the Atlanta Falcons when they're playing in London, and I'll be doing a postgame show, postgame video of this particular game, Georgia Southern versus Troy. They play at 7, I think they play at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, they play 7 p.m. Eastern, so that can be plenty of time for me to get settled in and find out what we can do against, what to analyze against this team. So hopefully you guys come through, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. All right, guys, you be easy. You guys take care. Peace.